Imagine holding something in your hand that hasn't seen daylight in 190 million years. A piece of history so old, it predates even the word history itself. That's the thrill fossil hunters chase along Dorset's Jurassic coast, where amateur collectors and pros alike are digging into Earth's deepest past, and sometimes striking gold. But here's the twist. This isn't just about ancient rocks. It's a window into how we value the past, how social media reshapes hobbies, and why a fossil's journey from beach to museum might tell us more about humanity than dinosaurs ever could. Let's start with the basics. Why Dorset? This stretch of coastline is basically a prehistoric treasure map. Every storm, every landslide, every wave crashing against the cliffs could reveal a new clue. But here's what fascinates me. This isn't some niche hobby. It's a full-blown economy. You've got families on vacation hunting for souvenirs, TikTok influencers filming dramatic rock-cracking reveals, and pro collectors risking muddy wipeouts to find the next big specimen. And when I say big, I don't just mean size. A tiny ammonite can be worth a fortune if it's got the right swirls. But why? Because rarity, preservation, and that J-Inaceus koi we humans attach to objects that survived longer than entire species. Now, let's talk about Mary Anning. If you don't know her name, Google her immediately. This 19th century fossil hunter from Lyme Regis basically rewrote the rules of paleontology, back when the field didn't even exist yet. She discovered creatures no one had ever imagined. But here's the irony. Today's fossil hunters are still selling their finds to survive, just like Anning did. Except now, the buyers aren't just local museums. We are talking international billionaires, Gulf states, and private collectors willing to drop 8 figures for a single collection. Case in point, Chris Moore's recent sale to Abu Dhabi. Was that a betrayal of British heritage or just capitalism meeting geology? Personally, I think it's both. On one hand, yeah, it's frustrating when national treasures leave the country. But on the other, if Moore spent decades risking his safety and bankrolling his obsession, who are we to judge how he cashes out? And then there's social media. Curtis, the guy featured in the article, blames TikTok for turning his quiet beach into a fossil hunting free-for-all. Honestly, he's not wrong. I've seen those videos, satisfying cracks of rock splitting open to reveal perfect spirals. It's addictive to watch. But what happens when millions of casual hunters flood a fragile ecosystem? Spoiler, the beach can't keep up. Erosion rates, slower than the number of people smashing rocks. And when someone does find something special, good luck keeping it secret. Word spreads faster than a meme about a misidentified trilobite. But here's a thought that keeps bugging me. Why do we even care about these fossils? I mean, sure, they're cool. But so are meteorites or ancient coins. What's unique here is the clash between deep time and modern greed. These rocks were buried before mammals even existed. Now they're Instagram props or tax-deductible assets. What does that say about us? Maybe we are just trying to own a piece of something Yonghun, in a world where everything feels temporary. Or maybe it's simpler. There's something primal about finding something hidden, something that connects us to a planet we barely understand. When Curtis says holding a fossil makes him feel like he's the only person to ever see that creature, that's not just a sales pitch. That's awe. And maybe that's the real treasure here, not the Ammonite symmetry or the price tag, but the reminder that we are just passing through a universe that's been telling stories long before we learn to listen. So next time you scroll past a fossil hunting video, ask yourself, are you watching for the science, the spectacle, or the strange comfort of something older than all our problems? Because honestly, the answer might say more about you than you think.